When your parent can't take care of themselves anymore or live alone, and the burden suddenly falls on your shoulders, where do you find relief as a caregiver? By the end of this episode, you'll feel lighter and grounded so you can move forward ready to take on whatever comes next. Welcome to the Mindful Midlife Mom, helping mentally exhausted moms carrying the weight of raising kids and aging parents find calm in the chaos and reclaim themselves while caring for everyone else. I'm your host, Valerie, a mom of two living with my mom part-time as we take care of my aging father. I am also a mindfulness enthusiast, navigating the crazy life changes of midlife. In today's episode, you'll find relief knowing that the transition from being someone's child to being their caregiver takes time to process. And finding moments to reset isn't just helpful, it's essential. You'll also learn the science behind why we instinctively seek nature during times of grief and stress, and how it can actually lower stress hormones in your body. And finally, you'll experience a nature soundscape meditation designed to help you process these complex emotions and find peace after caregiving visits or major transitions. Let's dive in. This transition, when your parent can no longer live independently, isn't just about logistics and care decisions. It's about the end of an era. It's about grieving the parent who used to take care of you while simultaneously stepping into the role of taking care of them. The emotions that come with this are incredibly layered and complex. There's sadness about their declining independence. There's guilt about decisions you've had to make. There might be relief that they're finally safe and cared for, followed immediately by guilt about feeling relieved. There's anger at the situation, frustration with the healthcare system, and grief for the way things used to be. I experienced this when my father went to the hospital after a fall and couldn't get back up. I knew immediately that everything was about to change. It was the last time he would be in our family home. I flew out to help my mom take care of him and make all the arrangements for his move to the assisted living. It was a stressful and heartbreaking time, coordinating care, making financial decisions, helping him adjust to the reality that he couldn't go home. I held it together through it all. I was strong for my mom, supportive for my dad, and practical about all the decisions that we needed to make. But when I finally got on the plane to come home and then landed back in my own life, I completely fell apart. And all the emotions I had been holding back, the sadness of seeing my father's health decline, the stress of organizing his care, the heartbreak for my mom, it all came flooding out all at once. And the crazy thing is, that breakdown was exactly what I needed. It was my body and mind finally processing the magnitude of what had just happened. Whether your parents' transition happened after a crisis like my dad's fall, or it was a gradual recognition that they needed more help, the emotional aftermath is real. You might experience this overwhelm after a major transition, or it just might hit you after what seems like a regular caregiving day, when the reality of their decline just becomes too much to carry and witness. You might find yourself crying in your car after a visit. You might feel angry about the unfairness of aging. You might feel guilty about the decisions you've had to make or relieved about the decisions you've avoided. You might feel all of these things all at once, which can be incredibly confusing and overwhelming. The thing is, all of these emotional breakdowns or crying sessions are necessary. You're processing a major life change and allowing yourself to grieve, feel anger, and let it all out. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. After my emotional breakdown that day, I did something that felt completely instinctive. I went to the beach. I just knew I needed to be in and surrounded by nature. And where I live, that would be the beach. I needed to feel the sand under my feet, to hear the waves, and to feel the sun on my skin. This wasn't just a random thought or feeling, it was my body's wisdom telling me exactly what I needed to heal. And it worked. Something about being in nature helped me accept what was happening and gain clarity about whatever was going to come next. The ocean didn't fix the situation, but helped me process it. It gave me perspective and peace in a way that nothing else or what anyone else could say or do. It turns out that this instinct to seek nature during times of stress and relief isn't just emotional, it's backed by science. Research shows that spending time in nature can reduce cortisol, your body's main stress hormone, by up to 21% in just 20 minutes. Studies on Shinrin-yoku, which translates to forest bathing in Japanese, is a practice that immerses oneself in nature and to take it all in using your senses. Being surrounded by nature, whether in a forest, park, trail, field, or by the shore, can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the part that helps your body rest, digest, and heal. Ocean waves specifically have a rhythm that matches optimal brainwave patterns for calm and meditation. The sound of waves naturally guides your breath and heart rate into a more peaceful state. This is why the ocean felt so healing to me. My body was instinctively seeking the exact frequency it needed to process grief and find peace. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't need to live near a beach or need to find time to escape to the forest. We can bring those same therapeutic sounds to you, wherever you are. This nature meditation we're about to practice is designed specifically for caregivers who are processing the day or the situation they just experienced. Whether you use it after a difficult visit with your parent, after making hard decisions about their care, or simply when you need to process the ongoing grief of watching someone you love decline. This practice will help you find the peace and acceptance that nature naturally provides. Let's create a healing space using the therapeutic power of nature sounds. You could be out on a walk, sitting outside, or inside your home. Find a comfortable position with your feet flat on the floor, or you can be seated on the ground. And gently, slowly close your eyes if that feels comfortable and safe to you, or you can simply soften your gaze and let the sounds of the nature guide you. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Let the sound of these waves begin to calm your body and your mind. Imagine yourself at the edge of a peaceful ocean. Feel the warm sand beneath your feet. Wiggle your toes in the grains of the sand. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let all the air out through your mouth. As you listen to the waves, let your breathing naturally sink in with the rhythm of the ocean. Let the waves guide your breath in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, as you stand at this peaceful shore, feeling the breeze through your hair, smell the ocean, and let it all sink in. Let yourself acknowledge all the emotions you've been carrying about your parents' transition. The sadness, the guilt, the relief, the grief, and maybe a little anger. Whatever you're feeling, it's all welcome here. The ocean that's right in front of you is vast and large, big enough to hold it all in. And with each wave that rolls in, imagine it carrying away some of that heaviness you've been holding and been feeling. Let it wash it away. You don't have to force anything to leave. Just let the waves naturally wash over your emotions that you're ready to release. Now imagine yourself walking away from the beach and towards a peaceful, lush green forest. You go from feeling the sand beneath your feet to walking on the soft earth. Hear the gentle rustle of the trees in the breeze. Hear the sounds of the birds singing in the distance. Listen to the crackling of the leaves and sticks beneath your feet as you walk through this lush green forest. This forest represents renewal and acceptance. As you walk deeper into this peaceful space, feel yourself being held by something larger than your current circumstances. Feel the solid ground supporting you. Listen to the sounds of life continuing all around you. The birds, the gentle breeze, the rustling of branches. Life goes on. Love continues. Peace is possible. Take a moment to send prayers and gratitude to your parent for their life, for the love you've shared, This transition isn't always full of love, but it will make your relationship stronger. And it will definitely make you stronger and more resilient. Take this sense of peace with you. Take this acceptance with you. Take this reminder that you're doing the best you can, even in the midst of difficult transitions. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you had them closed, and place your hand over your heart to remind yourself you've made decisions with love, and that love continues to surround you now, sealed in this moment with self-love and care. I hope what you've just experienced is the healing power that nature offers us during times of grief and transition. The peace you felt, the acceptance, the sense of being held by something larger. This meditation is yours to use whenever you need it, so make sure to save it and download this episode so you have it handy after a difficult visit, during moments of grief, or anytime you need to process all the ups and downs of caring for an aging parent. If you know of another mom or a caregiver who's going through the same transition, why not share this episode with her? Text her and say, "Hey, I thought of you. Here's something to help you process what you're going through." Because caregiving can be very overwhelming, but we don't have to suffer alone. Thank you for spending this time and space with me, and more importantly, thank yourself for choosing to show up for yourself. Because every moment you dedicate to being mindful is a step towards a more fulfilled and vibrant life. Keep embracing your midlife journey with an open heart. And remember, you're not alone in this. I look forward to our next mindful gathering. I'll talk to you soon.